If you're in the market for a soundbar that gives you actual surround sound with everything you need in one box, you're going to want to take a look here at what we've got from LG. Hi, I'm Carl from Abt, and in this video, I'm going to give you a closer look at the S90TR soundbar, which is the second from the top model in LG's 2024 lineup. Let's start with the design. It comes in a black finish and has a fine mesh metallic grille across the front of the soundbar and the surround speakers. The soundbar itself is 49.2 inches wide, 2.5 inches high, and 5.3 inches deep, so definitely not a compact model, but there's a lot of sound packed in here. The subwoofer is 7.9 inches wide, 16 inches tall, and 15.9 inches deep, and these surround speakers are each 3.9 inches wide, 6.9 inches tall, and 4.7 inches deep. As far as accessories go, in the box, you get a wall mount for the soundbar, an HDMI cable to hook it up to your TV, and a remote that you can use to control all the features that this soundbar offers, which I'll go over in just a little bit. On the top of the soundbar, you're going to find some controls for power, input selection, volume, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi. And on the back are going to be all your connections. Those are going to include an HDMI input in case you want to hook up something like a Blu-ray player or a gaming system to the soundbar. There's an HDMI ARC connection for connecting to your TV. There's a USB Type A input for anyone who has music saved on a thumb drive, and there's an optical audio input. And then there's also Bluetooth and Wi-Fi for your wireless connections through things like the LG ThinQ app, Apple AirPlay, Spotify Connect, Amazon Alexa, and Google Chromecast. Now let's get into some of the sound features you get with the S90TR. First off, it's got several different modes to choose from. There's AI Sound Pro, which selects the sound settings based on the content you're listening to. Standard for listening to your audio without extra processing. There's Cinema that creates 3D sound to emulate a movie theater experience. Clear Voice Pro, which helps enhance vocals. Sports mode is designed to make you feel like you're sitting in a stadium watching a game. Music optimizes the soundbar for listening to music. Game helps improve gaming audio to make it easier to hear your opponents or any enemies that might be hiding in the shadows. And finally, Bass Blast, which brings up the bass levels so you can really feel the floor shake. You can also make adjustments to individual aspects of the audio. You can select from subwoofer, center, overhead, side, rear, treble, mid, and bass to give your audio more of a customized feel, or you can use the AI room calibration feature, which plays a series of test tones that the soundbar reads and optimizes the audio to the room based on the feedback of those tones. Then you have features like nighttime, which reduces the general volume but raises the softer sound so you can listen at night at a lower volume and still hear all the little details that you'd normally have to raise the entire volume for. And for anyone who doesn't like lights on the front of their soundbar, you can set the display to auto, which is going to dim the light after 20 seconds of a button press, off, which turns off the display after 20 seconds of a button press, or on, which leaves it on all the time. And like I mentioned earlier, all these features are accessible with the remote, but you also have the option to download LG's Soundbar app so you can control everything through your smartphone. Now that we've talked about a bunch of the features, let's talk about how the S90TR actually sounds. This is, like I said, the second model from the top in LG's soundbar lineup, and does a really fantastic job. It's a 7.1.3 channel system, which means you get your front, left, center, and right channels. You get 2 side-facing channels, 2 rear channels with these separate wireless speakers. There's a subwoofer and 3 height channels. You can see the third one right here in the center at the top. And they all work really well together. With Atmos audio, you get a great sense of space with those height channels, and even when you're just listening to a regular soundtrack or even something like a 2-channel audio, it does a great job upscaling that audio to create separation and make this sound just fuller and more exciting. It's impossible to get a sense of it through a video, but if you live in the Chicagoland area, be sure to stop by Abt and check it out in person. LG designed the S90TR to work best with the B4, C4, and G4 OLEDs, but we hooked it up to a QNED 85T, and it still worked perfectly, so don't be afraid to connect this one to other models too. This is a fantastic solution for anyone to easily add Atmos audio with rear channels to their home theater. You get all the speakers you need in the box, and the sound quality is terrific. If you have any questions on the S90TR, be sure to leave them down in the comments or give our experts a call here at Abt. We're always happy to help. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the great products that we carry here at Abt. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.